talk to me about this year so far. What are you at in total production?
Yeah, so I am just shy of President's Club right now, sitting around 370 so far. I think after this week numbers issue, I should be just shy of President's Club.
Nice, man. Incredible. Primarily off these leads.
Yeah, this is my bread and butter. I'll throw some aged in there every here and there, but just buying back my time with the fresh mortgage protection campaign. It's been just a great way to kind of buy my time back.
Yeah, good. And right now, you're buying our mortgage protection leads and then you're sending them to Lead Champ Pro, CRM.
hmm
Um, you're not spending a crazy amount of money every week, which is incredible. For everybody watching this, what do you think your like contact rate is on these? Like, are you getting a good amount of people to pick up the phone and the intents there?
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, if I get just for easy numbers, if I have four leads, I'm probably you know, two of them are probably picking up. The thing that really stands out to me is just I've had hundreds of these leads, Jared. We were talking about it, but
Yep.
I have never had one person that didn't know what I was talking about.
Mm,
And I've been through vendors after vendor after vendor, and I've never been able to say that in almost 5 years of doing this. Every single person that I've talked to, they know what I'm talking about and they convert at a high rate. So, I mean, if they answer the phone, of course you have one-offs, right? But if they answer the phone, they know what I'm talking about. It's a pretty easy appointment set, and then it usually turns into a close. So, and the numbers kind of prove that. So,
So on average, how much AP do you think you're writing a week on these?
between I would say real numbers between probably 14 to 25 grand. I mean, that's like it's somewhere in there. Um,
Yeah.
I never, if I'm just running these by themselves, there's never a week that I'll do less than 10K. That kind of just happens on accident because I think because the average like monthly premium's like 200 to 300 bucks a month. So
Yeah.
I don't got to be closing, 25 deals to hit my 10K. I close a few of these or one a
Right.
day or two a day. Then, I mean, usually I'm cranking about 15 to 25K in that range.
That's incredible. For everybody watching, don't get this stuck in your head because Christian is an amazing sales rep and have done this a lot, but he's only spending $700 a week on these. So that is absolutely insane. The numbers are mathing. The math is mathing for you. Why don't you give us like a 1 to 2 minute talk on how to actually work these. So if somebody's jumping into this or they're in it right now and they're,
Yeah.
maybe struggling a little bit, like what are you doing that's getting these results?
Well, I think the biggest thing is you cannot dial these like an aged mortgage lead. These are fresh. They just filled it out. Like as soon as they hit my email, like I know that they just filled it out. So
Mhm.
I think there's a good time to call them. I don't think it's like as soon as they click it, because then they're thinking, oh gosh, I'm about to start getting hammered. But I
Yeah.
think within a couple hours, anytime within 6 hours or so after they fill it out, I think it's a proper time to call them. And then I'm just very assumptive when I call them, or presumptive. I think that's the word. I'm just assuming they know exactly what I'm talking about. And every single time they do, I've literally dialed these in front of Jared just recently and just to prove it to you. So I'll call them. My conversation will look something like this, like, hey, John, I don't even get super into like why I'm calling before I introduce myself. I'm just a
Yeah.
real person with them. I'm not scripted. It's just me to you, real person. It's like, hey, John, it's Christian Spencer. How you doing, man? He'll say, "Good, how are you?" I'll be like, "Hey, man, the sun's shining here in Michigan today, so I can't complain." Get them laughing a little bit. Hey, man,
Mhm.
so I don't got a ton of time. I handle all of the inquiries that come in regarding the coverage that pays off the debt of the home if something were to happen to you, and I slow that part down so they can think. I don't just say calling about the loan I slow it down. The coverage that pays off the debt of the home if something were to happen to you. You remember that, right? And every time, oh yeah, the mortgage protection. I'll be like, yeah, man. So I don't got time right now. Like if I'm setting my appointments, I'll be like, but this is the key. This Jared, this is the line that I've used that really people resonate with. I say this. John, listen, I know there's a lot of AI and robots out there these days. So I like to call you and touch base with you beforehand just to let you know I'm a real person like you. So I'm really looking forward to taking care of you. I'm going to put about an hour of work into getting stuff ready for you. I was setting my schedule for this evening. and tomorrow afternoon, this evening, I have this time, and this time. Which one works a little bit better for that 5 minute phone call so I can drop this information over the phone off to you and see if it makes sense for you?
Mhm.
If I'm trying to one call close, Jared, it's very simple. I'm saying this and it's gold. I'll say, Tammy, can I be honest with you? So, truth be told, I have like 12 appointments today. I had a couple people reschedule. I was looking at your info that you submitted. You're probably one of my easiest appointments of the day. So I hope it's okay. I took the liberty of taking like a half hour before this, putting a couple things together for you. You got 5 minutes? I can just run it by you real quick and see if this is even a fit for you. And every
Mhm.
time it's like, yeah. Now I listen, like if I can hear they're at work, I'm not doing that. But it's a
Yeah.
great way to one call close these and it works every time.
That's incredible. And you're just calling off your cell phone?
Yeah, yeah, literally just my
Yeah.
cell phone. I don't even have like a certain app for like a different number. It's just my cell phone number.
Yeah.
Um, and I'm just calling, just being real with these people. That's all it is.
And then how many times are you calling them?
So it depends. Like if I haven't had good response rates during the day and that dog's starting to come out, like I'm starting to get people on the phone, I'll call them 3 or 4 times and I won't even think twice. Um,
In a
if they
row, right?
ever, yeah, in a row, like I'll double, triple, quadruple dial them. If they answer and they're a little bit frustrated because you keep calling them and like, what? When I start talking about what I'm calling about every single time, it de-escalates it and they'll drop the tone to like, yeah, can you call me at this time? And then I let them know yeah, listen, I don't even have time right now. Right. And it's like if they're busy, I'm busier. I'm not calling to do it right now. And it just relieves the pressure, drops their shoulders a little bit. And
Yep.
then when I run the appointments, the good thing is it feels like we've known each other forever. It's like I ask them, talk about how their days go. And man, they're working you like a dog. What do you do? Do you enjoy what you do? Just building rapport,
Yep.
like a normal sale. So
Got it. Okay. That's incredible,
yeah.
man. Yeah, these results are going really good for you.
Yeah,
Typically,
$100 a day in ad spend. I'm about to increase my ad spend. Me and Jared, we're talking about it, but I mean,
yeah.
at $100 a day, you know, you don't need a ton of these leads to be actually closing. This is the first lead probably in 5 years that I feel comfortable telling an agent like, hey, if you want to be profitable quick, trust me on this one. I'm
Mhm.
very careful about saying that with other because you can't really dictate, but just as intentional as these are, I'm happy to tell my even new agents coming in, hey, come sit with me. Like if you want to get started quick and see a good ROI quick instead of having to really extend that learning curve, do a couple weeks of these ad campaigns. $100 a day is all you need,
Yep.
and it kind of pays for itself. I don't really pay for the leads; it pays for itself. One sale pays
Yeah.
for like 2 weeks worth. So
Right.
yeah.
And then how important has Lead Champ been? Has that been a big deal for you?
Yeah. So CRMs are very similar across the board. LeadChamp Pro, just the AI. I feel like the AI is better than me and everybody else. It never sleeps, obviously, like any CRM,
Yep.
but it's the best one-two combo with Strong Point. I can only speak for the mortgage protection campaign specifically.
Yep.
LeadChamp Pro, it's almost like it's just bread and butter. It's just
Yeah.
1-2. And these leads are about speed to lead, right? And like I talked about, like I don't think you need to be like calling them 30 seconds after they fill out the form and spooking them out because I
Yeah.
think it's like spam. But Lead Champ Pro, it texts them like usually about an hour or two
Mhm.
after they fill it out. And I watch it. I watch like when it comes in to when, the AI texts it. And, just the fact that they have a script built out for fresh mortgage campaign, or if you throw in age leads, like they have a script
Yep.
for that. I mean,
Yep.
it's working. Like if I'm in church, or if I'm doing something, taking my daughter to a doctor's appointment, or
Mhm.
I'm on a recruiting appointment, I have a lead come in. Sometimes I can't always get to it, and it's working for me, and so it'll book my appointments for me. But I'm not just stopping it there. Like if I'm working or planning on dialing, I will engage in the conversations that's already happening between the client and the AI. I'll give them a call and I'll take over from there. So I'm not afraid to do that either.
Incredible, man. All right, cool. Thank you. I
Yeah,
appreciate it.
yeah,
Keep it
let's keep
up.
it rolling.
We'll touch base in maybe like a month and see how the doubled ad spend goes
We're
for you.
gonna keep rocking.